Oh, there it is. There. This is going to be that. Good there, I think. I know I'm on Facebook this time. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright. Well, hello everyone. Let's see if I can get the chat up, and then we will start off. Let's do this first. No, let's not do that now. Like, tell me that later. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got you. Angie. And hello everyone. I forgot something. I have to go quick to get. But no worries. 1 second. I forgot something in the other room. Okay, so this should be good with that. Yeah. That goes here. And let's see. This one? Well, then we'll find hopefully TikTok's not having issues again. So that's what's been happening. I don't think my voice is going over. Okay. Alright. I think my actual chat is working on TikTok today, which is nice. Okay. And we should start seeing chat on here. Okay. Let's see if I can find my chat. There it is. Not showing the Facebook though. Alright. There we go. Getting there. Okay. Sorry about this. Takes me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something and then I'm gonna pull up the cards, but we're almost there. So I don't know if you can try the chat and see if it works. Let me see. Hello. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for liking it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put reading and exclamation reading if you want reading. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, here I am. Here I am. Alright. Alright. Everything should be good. So if you want to reading, put exclamation point reading in there. And Melvin should say something. So yeah. Let's see if I can do it. Do exclamation point reading. He will say that. Well, that's good. And I'll give you the free readings. Hi, Prudence. Vanessa. Thanks for liking the live. Just settle in a second here. Just getting the cards. Always technical things that need to be done. Right? Let's see. Cards here. 4 cards. I think we have music. Okay. Let's get a couple cards out. I like these ones. This one, this one. Angel ones, of course. And then oh, these are stuck. I could have kind of stuck them in there today. Okay. We're good. Alright, that should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. Enough of a whole tower over here. Okay. I never know what I'm gonna want to pull out of the thing. Hi, Julia! How you guys doing? So, alright. Oh, that hurt me. Thank you. So we got, how you doing? My thank you for the rose. I got Melvin working. Yeah. Forgot I had that. Okay. Yay, yes. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see what we got. Got this just to say hi. So before I got all my cards out. So before we begin, I'll just we'll just gently open up the space, and if you know, like it says, I think on the side, oh, right underneath it, Melvin here, underneath Melvin, it says join the queue, type reading. So do that if you want a reading. I'm like Vanna White underneath Melvin. But we'll gently open the space, and if you're able to, place your feet on the floor, or, you might be doing other things. But if you're able to place your feet on the floor, and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, and then release it softly through your mouth. Let your shoulders kind of drop, and let the day loosen its grip. I ask that this room be filled with calm, clarity, and compassion. Only love may enter, and only love may remain. To loved ones in spirit, guides who work in kindness and truth, you are welcome here. May messages come gently, may hearts feel safe, and may each person receive exactly what they need, no more, no less. We open the space now, grounded and protected. And so it is. So there we are. Tuesday. That's all I gotta say. That's all. Exciting stuff. Let's go. Anybody would like any? I think I'm the only one in the queue right now, so if I could just pull name too. We don't have to do the queue with Melvin, but I think Prudence was here first. And I like it matters. I mean, it was nice that you're here first, but I saw your name first, so if you want to read, let me know, Prudence. Oh, Julia did it. Reading, yay! He said something. Okay, Prudence, and then as people come in, we'll do, put your name in there. Otherwise, I'll just start asking. You like that? It was pretty cool. It said your username and everything. If you try to do it again, he's going to tell you only one name. You can only put your name in once. He'll tell you. Alright, Prudence, there we go. Challenge accepted. Go ahead. He'll do it. Let's see if he says it. Oh, maybe he won't. Did he do it? No. I guess not. I guess I lied. Did he not do it? Melvin! Oh well. It works partially. Probably just didn't see you. I welcome healthy, loving relationships, Prudence. Or you said Vanessa. Were you asking him about somebody named Vanessa, or are you just were saying that's your Prudence is your other name? Oh, you put in the other oh, I see. That's why, yeah. That's why. Probably Julia, yeah. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Yeah, okay, your name is Vanessa. Okay. That's what I thought at first when you said it. I was like, oh. Okay. So, healthy, loving relationships. I feel like there has been a Did your family have to step back from other family, other people in their lives when you were living at home? They kind of started putting up their own boundaries. They just were this isn't working for our family. I don't feel like we can be with them. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Viola. Thank you. Julia for telling her. Yeah, they did. Okay. Because I felt like even somebody in spirit felt like, because I was like, was that this card, was it more so towards you, Vanessa? But I felt like it was from somebody explaining, that's actually in spirit now, explaining how your family did do that. I'm not saying it was the grandma. I'm not 100% sure who it is, but all I am feeling is there's a grandma involved. I feel like maybe that's the grandma in spirit that's talking about it right now. So, Nadine? I'm talking to Vanessa, honey. I don't know if you're talking. Yeah. But if you have a question, just put it in the, if you want a reading about wondering if somebody's living, then I could try to help, but My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. I feel like that has helped with the with your understanding like yourself, Vanessa. Like when you need those boundaries yourself. So my friendships support me, and I feel like you have a good set of people around you though that have been, but I feel like you do feel sometimes there's something that has happened recently that has kind of like made you feel like that relationship has changed with one of them though, because I feel like there's like my heart kind of feels kind of like sad, you know? But I do feel like, okay, so the grandmother, and hi, Vampire Queen. But the grandmother, I feel like the grandmother was involved with this or knew about this. I don't know why. Just did she? I don't. Trying to ask her if she took sides or she had a, but I feel like she just knew what had. It's like at this point, I don't. She's just saying she knew that what needed to happen at the time. So I don't know if there's more to it, but I'm not feeling a lot. I feel like what she wants to tell me now about it, just like that, you know, she understands that was important for everybody involved. You know, no, I don't know how, she's not really explaining how she felt when she was living though. It says, when I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. I feel like that was a lot of like moving my body and feeling like the emotions and stuff lately. Is this like, I know it's end of January, everybody's doing like workouts and stuff. Maybe that's why it keeps on coming up in readings. But for this, I feel like it's not as much that for you, Vanessa, but more so that you feel like you've been kind of more sluggish, like needing to get up and just not feeling the energy to do it. So it's just been kind of sad recently about people that have been, I feel like maybe it has something to do with somebody that has passed away. Have you been feeling sad? Because I feel like they're just kind of, hi Heather. I feel like they're saying celebrate all the greatness in my life. It's like try to concentrate, be more, we can get really into concentrating on a lot of the underneath. I missed you too. Aw. Hi Heather. Hope you're doing well. I think Vanessa, we can get too caught up in the negative, and it's good to concentrate more on that. On the gratitude and the things that are pluses in our lives. Sometimes we can really hold that negative and wallow in it, but it's good to look at the light of what you have too. Sure, Heather, I have my new Melvin here if you want to put your name in exclamation point reading, and then I'll pull your name out of a hat. I guess. Well, Melvin will. Out of his jar. He talks now. Yeah, he talks now. So there you go, Vanessa. I hope that resonated. I feel like there's, you know, I don't know if it's about I feel like it's sadness. Basically, I feel like there's sadness. I feel like there's something to do with one of your friends that might, you know, you feel kind of like the relationship has changed in some way. But I do feel like they're just saying, you know, put up some boundaries and feeling, you know, stand up for yourself too. So. Okay, Nadine. Your name's Happy. Oh, that's good. Thanks for coming, Vanessa. All right. Well, should we try we'll do the fun thing. I think it's this. Let's see. What does he say? He won't yell at you? Oh. I hope. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's why it's not working. Like, why isn't he picking? Okay, who gets picked? Julia! You get picked. You got picked. I think you're the only one in there. Julia gets the reading. So Valvin just said. Yeah, exclamation point in front of reading, yeah. Yeah, you just put reading. Yeah, that's be an exclamation point. So Julia got picked. Sure, we could do that. On your business. Okay. Alright. Oh, I wonder if, yeah, no space. Nadine, if you are feeling that way, there's places you can, or your name's Happy, I think. You're gonna have to, I'll give you a reading, but if you feel that way, you need to talk to other people. I'm not a specialist that way. I'll talk to you and help, you know, we'll talk to spirit, but if you really feel like something's wrong, Nadine, you have to call the numbers in your area that will help you special. Okay? Like a crisis center. Yeah, if you feel that way. Please do that. Hey, Bella. How you doing? How are you? But I will get to you. You just gotta relax. But if you're just, you know, if you really don't, if you feel that way, call someone. Oh, tired of snow and ice. I bet. That's why I live in Florida. Yeah, Scooby, or Heather, it did a space. That's what it did. It's okay. Yeah, I moved from Wisconsin, so. I used to. There you go, you did it. Now you're on the list, Heather. Yeah, I moved from Wisconsin 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. Because it's pretty bad. Okay, let's see. Here. Oh, I could see, yeah, sure. I'll look at it. I hope not. I hope you don't get hit with more snow. Hi, Yvonne. Sure, you can put your name in if you want. We got a reading. I have Melvin does the reading queue now, so you just put exclamation point, no space, and reading, and then it'll come in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, Julia. Here we go. Oh, I hate. Yeah, exclamation point reading. There we go. Okay, Julia, we got, we're gonna think about the business. Let's see. Oh, we don't need this card in here. It's just okay. But it says, I am the earth in harmony with nature. So, I built it. Yeah, it's a pretty card. I like this deck. It's the Moon deck by I forget her name. It's not the Moon deck by the Yasmin. It's a different. She used to have it on her website, and then she moved them to Amazon. The Moon deck. My friend got me into this deck. So yeah, I feel like there's something a lot in the lines of that and of just flow and feeling, you know, about nature, the flow of your energy. It's something about the flow and going with the flow, like wind, you know, like flowing with it. And this is for you, Julia. So it's like almost like breathing, but like it's like just whatever comes more naturally to you is what more to like concentrate on than trying to force something that doesn't. It's like I feel like it's just like effortless, like breathing. Like whatever is not is becoming more, you know. Thing is, it's like, you know, sometimes we do go for the things that are easier, but that's not what I'm saying, going for the easier things. It's just the stuff that I feel like that you just flow better with, if that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. So, and I don't know, just more like natural too. Feeling like kind of, well, it makes me feel like the natural flow, like this, you know, like breathing. But then I feel like sometimes there's parts of it where you feel, yeah, more natural, yeah, more like it's like start and stop, and then you're kind of like feeling. So I feel like during those times, it's like that's when you know you're not in that. I feel like it's in a mode for some reason, you know. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. So maybe instead of, yeah, being more, not saying you have to be naked like this lady, but while you're working, well, you could get more work, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But there is this stillness. Sorry. To heal and reveal, just because of the yeah, just like the allowing it to come, I guess, you know. I don't do you feel, a lot of the time, like right now, I feel a lot on my left side. And for you, do you feel that when you're working? Like when you're really into it, are you like, well, maybe, I don't remember. I get always mixed up. Like, it's the left side. I don't know. Then whatever. I can't remember if it's the intuition side or whatever. But it's like you're working with the correct side of the brain. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about that too, and this is like your present more so. Yeah. I've heard that too, Bella. Like I've heard that. I don't know where it's like I heard that from somebody. Like I've seen it, probably it's a TikTok video late at night or something. Okay, and then I feel like that's more of a tingling. Oh, okay, I think. Okay. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of something on like activity here. Like I feel like are just having a hard time getting them through sometimes. But I feel like they're saying shed habits that hinder my truth, I release and renew. I think it's just sometimes like things we're doing in our life can, like clog up the pipes. But I don't know if that's what's happening. Clog up the pipes. The conduit for spirit. So it's like a very spiritual way of saying it. But like, yeah. Because we're not as much of as grounded. Thanks, fella. Because I was thinking of how, like, all our chakras usually are open, and it's like, yeah. And that's when, especially when you're in trance, I think you do, I remember you saying you do a lot of that automatic writing. So, like, the automatic writing, too, is, you're more in a, than what I'm doing, I think, is more, you're in a, more of a trance. Yeah, I feel like it's just a lot to do with just paying attention to a lot of the sensations, because I feel like it's like my instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. So I feel like it's like, even though you might be kind of distracted or something, it can, learning how to, with your, what'd you say? I'm ambidextrously. Oh, use different hands for different. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. They're automatic writing. Okay. So it's like, my instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. It's like allowing yourself just to move. Oh, thanks, Bella. Maybe even, just be more, I mean, it makes sense, though, when you say you're ambidextrous, because it's like just being able to flow and just to change form and what need be, like, be flexible in a way, Okay, so your different spirits come. Wow, that's cool. Versus you're right. There's something about, I don't know, maybe that's the left side that, oh, you've been neglecting the left side. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're not. Are those the people, the people on, well, are the left side a little harder to, like, reach? Like, it takes more energy, maybe that's where that ebb and flow, maybe it's just more of. It's Angie. Hi, Allie. I don't know if you're talking about me. Oh no, just more. Okay. Okay. And that, not with their. Thanks, Heather. Oh yeah, with their like they're not in their heart space. Maybe they're really honest. They might be more of your spirit guides then, because that's what I find, like, when I am talking. Sometimes, I don't know if you've noticed. Well, sometimes when I'm talking and I kind of I know what I want to say, but it's like if I say, especially during relationship stuff, if I were to say it the way the spirit guides kind of want to, it's just, it's not as, like, I feel like they're more of a, like, bluntness, like, we're not going to do it, trying to soften the blow a little bit, Oh, the internal divine. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, also, like, I love myself completely unconditionally. I feel like there is a lot more of the conduit part of it, is if that's what we're asking about, like, just because, they do say, like, when things are on your mind, or if you're not able to just, like, have a box, metaphorical box at the door that you put everything in, even though you can see it still trying to climb its hand out of it. You're going, nope, I'm going to work. You're in there for now. I'm going to worry about you later. Leave that at the door type thing. It can creep in, or get you distracted, you know. So. Hey, Allie, everybody has their own path and their own. I think everything in this world is not understand. Like, we can never really truly say yes or no to certain things. Something, your perception of reality and how you perceive it, Allie, can be totally different from others. It's like, that's spirit world or anything. So it's like just like science is all hypothetical. So is everything else. You know? So Allie, there you go. You know, until it's proven wrong, science is not real either. So. Hi, Charlie. Different for everybody. Yep, we all have unique paths, and nobody can say this is because we all say it until it's proven. You know, yeah, it's all hypothetical. We don't know for sure. We don't even know what the heck's going on. You know, we're trying to make sense of it, but. Okay, Allie, do you want a reading, or I'm not? Okay. What does this lady say? Just to read the. You're welcome, Julia. Thank you for coming. What does this lady say here? Can't read it. It's like some of the crap. Oh, then you'll know everything. Okay. Hi, Charlie. How you doing? Oh, welcome. Hi, Mr. Unseen. Everybody, if you want a reading, put your name in, and I'll do it. I'll put, you know, I'll give you a reading. Sorry, we're trying to. You're reading me. Okay. Well. I don't need a reading. This is my live. You can go to get your own live, and then I'll come to your live. How's that sound? I don't need you. I don't need a reading. Okay. Bye. It's no problem. Okay. Alrighty. There's all kinds. Much love to you, Allie. Alright. What are we doing? Alright, let's just, that was fun. Okay. Hi, Mr. Unseen and Charlie. How you doing? Welcome. And Bella. I'm just gonna say hello to everybody again. Hi, Rika. Okay. What do you want to do? Oh, I don't like that. Alright. Always fun. Okay. Oh, thank you for the heart me and the roses, guys. Alright, here we go. So, should we try to do should we have Melvin? I think Yvonne is on. Oh, and Karen? Hi, Karen. If you do, reading, exclamation point reading, you will get in the queue. And, maybe Melvin will yell at me because I've done it already, but maybe he won't. Cousin it shop? Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Trying. Melvin is cool. I made him. He's my creation. He's my creation. Okay. We'll do a trying to get one from YouTube, which is only Yvonne, so well that'll be fun. Here we go. I think I think it's Y. Because in all reality, I don't know if it's even, is it Y or, I don't know what it is. Oh, God. Okay, well, Yvonne, you're on the list. I know you are. I don't know what happened. We'll go to Yvonne and then we'll see who's next on. Because I try to make it so it's not, you know. Let's see what we got. I can't remember like what it's called. It's a pick. Oh, here it is. What's the hotkey for that one? Oh, yeah, it is that. Okay, whatever. Alrighty. Sorry, got thrown off a little bit. Alright. I'm in the ring. Alright, here we go. Hi, Stacy. Yvonne, I got you. Healing the Inner Child. Is that the card deck you want? I don't think it is. I think we want to go for Spirit Animals. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that resonated, Julia. Sorry, I got kind of thrown off a little bit, but yeah. I think that's... I really... Do you do lives, Julia? Because I don't know if you do, but I think you just do Etsy, right? Etsy? Because... that would be neat to see. I would have to... Well, you can always DM me. I'll get a reading from you, Julia. I'll even... I'll pay Julia for reading. That'd be neat. I've never had a reading like that. Alright. Yvonne. Sorry, just thinking about that. Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Okay, so I think there's a lot of like looking at that. Well, I think we, you know, as us, when we want to like hear from spirit and try to understand things and are looking for guidance, you know, like, feel like there's a couple of things about that. Is one of your pets okay, Yvonne? I feel like you're like not. I don't feel like it's. I don't feel like he's sick, or I don't know if it. I always say dogs are he's because I only have he dogs, so it could be a she. But I'm not saying he's sick, but is he feeling? You're kind of worried about one, like he's not behaving. So you're just kind of watching him? Oh, God. Oh, both dogs are fine. Okay. But is he like they're like behaving different? Oh, that might be you, Charlie. Okay. You got two boys. Oh, Yvonne. Is it like a behavior thing though? Is like you're like, if Charlie, if you're feeling that way, then maybe it's like a behavioral thing that, that you're concerned is something that's connected maybe to it, like they're not feeling well. Oh, thank you for sharing. Oh, your pet rabbit. Okay. If you're, I feel like it's like you. Velcro. Cooper's a Velcro dog. Well, let me just see what, if this is for Charlie, and then I'll come back to you, Yvonne, okay? Is this your, I feel like this is like something like, because it said signs and omens. Is it like more something that you've had like rabbits in the past that have like had these types of things happen, and so you're kind of like looking for the cues, Charlie? Because I feel like the... yeah, kind of. Okay. Does he do a lot of, like, pounding on the... I know some... I only know a little bit about rabbits. I used to work at a vet, but we didn't have a lot of rabbits. But my brother-in-law, his daughter has a rabbit. And I don't... they're kind... They give you... It was talking about something about, like, thumping. Like, is it like a thumping? Is he thumping? Like, his back? He was fine till now. See, like, maybe he's just more stressed. There's some type of change that you did with the bedding. Yeah, stress. Like this. Did you change something? Did something change in his, like... It makes it feel like something with his... Let go of your fear and know that you are safe, protected at all times. Hi, Megan. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because it's talking about, like, thumping, and I don't know. It's like maybe he's having, you know, he said amputated, and as soon as I thought, you know, and I thought of, you know, with the thumping, it made me think of those people... war veterans that still feel their leg there even after they've had amputated. Yeah, phantom pain. Yeah, there you go, Bella. Yeah, Bella's on the same wavelength. Oh, thank you, Megan. So you know, so, yeah, you're just typing same with... That's funny. Yeah, I feel like... Plus then, you know, sometimes our own worry, you can actually start, like, having them kind of... They can pick up on that, you know? Oh, Yvonne, your dog, no, sorry. Your dad had his leg off and got phantom pains. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that, yeah. Oh, thanks, Bella. So, yeah, I feel like that, maybe that's more of what is, like, stressing him, but is there, the bedding, too, is it irritating that area on his leg? Is it starting to, like, maybe, because, you know, sometimes it just made me feel like the like, you know, because when you get, is it irritating that part of him, and maybe that it's just not showing irritation, but it's like, yeah, it's like something about the bedding. Maybe it's like, I don't, you know how you have like a sensitivity once you have surgery, it can, like, you know, especially, I don't have anything amputated, but yeah. He does seem irritated. Yeah. Maybe it's something with, like, especially like cats when they would get stuff with their paws. It makes, because how I'm feeling is like the way the people, when they used to declaw their cat's paws, which is not good, you know, it would, there would be those areas that the litter would get, like, would irritate them, and then they wouldn't want to use the litter box. It's making me feel kind of like that, not like, but just like, you know, like that, like maybe something is hit, you know. All right. But I feel like it's just watching them and seeing how, you know, but it's also knowing I don't feel like like I was saying before, I don't feel like he's sick. It's just a different behavior, so you're worried he's sick, but But yeah, I do feel like he's just, yeah, his behavior is irritated. So, okay. Well, Charlie, if you didn't want just your rabbit, you can put your name still in the reading thing. I'll read you later. So you don't have to. You don't have to get a rabbit reading. I can try to give you one later. Okay. I'm gonna go to Yvonne. Just not a. I don't know. I feel weird. Like I'm gonna read your rabbit. I guess. I mean, people do that. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but you know, I'm sure that's not why you came. You're like, you know, I mean, something you're worried about. But yeah. Anyway. All right, Yvonne. Let's give you a different card deck. I'm going to Yvonne now. The rabbit's lucky foot guy. Yeah, I did. Hey, did you keep it? That would have been pretty neat. You know, I'm kind of weird that way. I have all my kids' old teeth, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It would be kind of weird, I guess, to have your own rabbit's foot. Yeah. They offered it to you. Yeah. They said no. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Spirit wanted Charlie to know. Yeah. Like, Charlie's been worried. That's what Yvonne said. Spirit wanted Charlie to know. Okay. And then she found the tooth fairies. Yeah. My daughter, which is my oldest, when I told her, you know, I was telling her, she knew, she's like, yeah, I knew Santa wasn't real. And then I'm like, and I started going Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. And she's like, the Tooth Fairy? Yeah. That's how I found out too. At my mom's jewelry box. All my teeth were in there. And I'm like, what are these? Okay. That's funny. Here we go. Oh, throat release. This is for you, Yvonne. Yvonne, are you feeling like more... Oh. Are you wanting to say stuff to somebody and you're just feeling really, you're not really you're wanting to tell somebody something. It's just not, you're not sure if it's good for them. I feel like it's more of a client than, you have one of these too, Rika? You know, that's a big mug. Yeah, that's my killer clown. I like my big mugs. They're so big. I have a heater here for when I have tea in it. Or I can't. Let me see it. It's like a heater thing. See. Thank you. It's the Killer Clowns mug. It's the Killer Clowns. Exactly the Killer Clowns. Oh, you've been speaking up to David more, Yvonne. Okay. Let's see. That's good. I think I feel like is that felt? Is that like I feel like it's like I feel like it's a thing that you like. It doesn't feel like a resolution as much, but something that you were like, I decided on this. You know, that's what people do. Resolutions I don't feel like it was that, but more so just like something like, all right, I'm like a declaration, like this is what's going to start happening. You know, I feel like that's what you started doing. And just making sure. That's good. Yeah, because it's not like you're saying it to start something. It's getting it off your chest. It's not good to hold that stuff in. Yvonne said you're saying and letting him deal with it. It's not good to like hold that in. Otherwise, then it's gonna start affecting your own body. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful day too. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. I heard it is wonderful day. Wonderful vibes. Oh, thank you. Funkos, yeah. My voice. It goes up high octaves. Explain to him how it makes me feel. Yeah. I feel like, and I feel like you're doing it too, Yvonne, when you're, when you know it's like when I think there's times when it's possibly isn't the best time, but it's something that needs to be said. But it's not like any time is the best time, but I feel like you're making sure that it's not during the time he's like gonna react or but it's never perfect is what I'm trying to say, is what they're indicating, but it's never going to be perfect, and it's not your responsibility to make sure he reacts a certain way anyway. It's you to let it off, and if it affects him, it's because he knows that it's true, and he cares about you, and it's one way of looking at it more so than too is that he does care, or it is affecting him in his own mind and his own identity of understanding of what's going on. So it's something that needs to be said. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't know what your name is because all I see is a flower, but thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Helen. I don't want. Oh, it's not Helen. I saw Helen. Thank you. That's nice of you. But and then they do say, give on emotions are energy in motion, and I feel like this is actually causing a lot of things to come out, a lot of healing for you, and a lot of energy flowing through. I feel like you're feeling I think he's noticing a lot of the confidence in yourself too, and I feel like it's something that he's like really, it's like a light bulb going off in his head, like, I gotta pay attention to this lady is he sees the confidence in you, and I feel like it's not, I want to say that it's good that he's scared. Because it's like, you should realize, hey, I gotta buckle up. This is, if I want to, this woman, I love her, but if I want to, if I want this to stay the way it is, I better grow. And I feel like this is the growth and that he needs. Not that saying that what you should be saying, not saying your purpose is to make him grow. It's his own job, but through your own healing and standing up for yourself and telling things the way it is going to give him, it's either or, right? So yeah. Yes. And let it wash. Yeah, you do deserve respect. And I feel like he's like looking at it going, I better, yeah. So, hey Susan, you can just put your name in the chat. You put exclamation point reading, and you'll go on. We'll put you in the queue, okay? So I feel like I feel so like I feel what Spirit is like so proud. Like, I don't like the word proud because like. I think we use it all. Not anything about being bad about being proud. I just feel like it's kind of it's proud. I'm proud of you. No, I just feel like I feel very proud. Like I don't know what else to say. How to do that? Hey, Justina, how you doing? Hi, Nally. Well, that's the thing. Is it's like he flares up, then goes back to but it's sitting with him, I feel, and I feel like it's like it's like, I don't want to, when I say this, it's not as much of, what I'm going to say is not something to you keep on doing what you're doing. I feel like it's like they don't want me to, the feeling I'm getting is that he gets a little scared. Like, oh, she could, this, like, not like this is what you're thinking about leaving, but it's like he feels like that pull away, and he knows that if he doesn't step up, there's always that. So it's, and I'm not saying that's what you're indicating to him, but it's just his own thing. That's him. That's not something you should be worrying about, though. So, okay. All right, Bella. We'll yell really loud if it's your turn, Bella. Or I will. The chat can't yell. But I feel like that's good for him to feel that type of fire under his ass to get him going, right, Yvonne? So, you put your name in the list with exclamation point reading now. It's on the underneath Melvin. It explains it all underneath the Melvin there. Yeah, he taxes. Well, he taxes defense. Yeah, let's see it. So yeah, I think it's just like, a lot of the defense mechanisms he's put up about himself. He doesn't want to see himself in a certain way. I'm not saying he needs to, but there is like a, that death of ego and self sometimes that has to happen. Obviously we don't want that for him, but that it's like, but sometimes that you don't really realize it until it's starting to have. I feel like it's just like, it's making him question things that he feels, and he's making realize things, and that's good. So, okay, good. Thank you, Nolly. You did okay. Let me see. I can tell if you're on this. So that's all good. I'll leave their love with you. What are you saying, neighbor? Neighbor, I hear is the clash of the rat. Oh, this year? Is that what you mean? Meaning I'm doomed because I'm the rat in the Chinese zodiac. Oh, I don't know about the Chinese zodiac much, but I don't think that means you're doomed. It just means... Yeah. Well, we'll see who's next. We'll go. Let's see. We can always not have to do that, but what is my works is okay with my... Okay. Sure, Justina, just put your name. Melvin will hashtag reading. Otherwise, I'll just start. We'll see if he does it. Who? Oh, it picked me, which I don't need my own reading because. Let's see. Oh, Shining Diamond. Put your name in with exclamation point reading, like this, with no spaces. You're welcome, Yvonne. Good night. Sleep tight. Love you. Hi, Shiny Diamond. And if your name's already in, Melvin might tell you. I'm not sure. He's supposed to. There you go. See, he's telling you on the side here. Alright. It'll automatically put your name in. I think Maddie. Yeah. Maddie sees this. He told you. He said, I made that myself. I did all the coding. Well, ChatGPT helped, but thank you. He's gonna do other things too, but okay. Hi, Ramona. Okay, I would like a career reading for this year, please. Okay. Oh, love you too, Yvonne. Oh, I already said I love you, but I want to say it again. I love you. I don't really know Yvonne. I've never even met her, but yeah, obviously. Okay. I would like a career reading for this year. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I know Yvonne's energy. I'm gonna the whole thing. What do we want to do? Do we want mermaids or vampires? Yeah, love is free. What do we want? Both? Yeah, Ramona? Or do we want tarot? You can love anybody. Yes, you can. All different types of love. Any. Okay, we're doing vampires for some reason. I haven't done vampire ones in a while. So. Okay. Oh. Tic-tac puzzle. Alright. And we'll get to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say sorry anymore. I do take my time on the readings, which is good. So, that's but we will get to you guys. Don't worry, or at least try. Redemption, absolution, forgiveness, penance. I feel like you've done a lot of the work for your job, Shining Diamond. So I feel like it's like you're gonna receive a reward for it, is what I'm feeling like. Oh, thanks, Justin. Yeah, I feel like you've done a lot of work towards the well, towards your career. So it's like, you know, it makes me feel more so like just put in the hours, which makes, you know, like the the training, the learning, that I feel like it's just you put in a lot of effort is what it, yeah. So I feel like it's gonna come, but I feel like it's I feel like it's still like, well, I know you say you're but it made me feel too like it was still trying to like, it does feel like you're on a wheel. Yeah, you've been applying. I feel like you've been on a wheel of just, it's not where you're going nowhere. Yeah. Internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. Oh, thank you. Well, we can get to you. Hi, Darren. Yeah. Well, thank you. Can get you in on the list. Just put in exclamation point reading, and I'll. Yeah, it's my Funkos behind me. Yeah, you've been applying. So, internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. I feel like it's just. It's talking again about your unemployment, and I think just the internal part of it. Transmission. I feel spreading of conditions influenced impact. So have you been trying to it makes me feel like, you know, not smooth, but like talk to other people, try to get in like the contacts that you normally like find people that like LinkedIn. I don't know if you have where you're from, but like, you know, like they have LinkedIn where you can like get in contact. Like, is there somebody you can talk to even if you haven't been in the industry of it yet, you know, like if your teachers or somebody you could, you know, get a shoe in, you know? Yeah, especially LinkedIn. Yeah, you have been reaching out. Okay, so that, yeah, so it says like spreading of conditions. Yeah. Have you started delving into that a little bit more? That than before? Like, are you like, well, I'm gonna start, or because I feel like it's just, they might just be mentioning it because you've been starting to do that. Hi, Rachel. Oh, but now you have. Okay, so they're just mentioning the things you've been, you know, what's going on around you. I feel like that's a good thing to, you know, they're indicating like that's a good thing to be doing. That's going to really bring forth something faster than what it has been. Yeah, and I feel like, well, as I'm saying that, I pulled this card, which is 44 is for my spirit number. So reprise, recovery, comeback, resurrection. So I do believe it is like a lot of what you're doing and implementing is gonna have you come back into the, yeah, lots of people, but not much luck. Yeah, but it's just like just talking to him, shine up, because I feel like it's, even though it doesn't feel like it, but there is like the word of mouth that is eventually, you know, like all of a sudden, you know, just being you and being, it's not like, you know, and your authentic self is gonna have somebody go, when something does like come to them, and they'll be like, you know, I do know somebody, you know, so it's good, you know. Yeah. Hi, Rob. Put it in without a space, hun, and then it'll get on the, yeah, it'll feel like you're like actually, like it says right here, supernatural, miraculous, other, it'll just come like, and you'll be like, wow, that was really kind of neat how that happened. You know what I mean? So hi, good day, Mish, Shelly. So I feel like it's, when it does happen, it's gonna be, I don't want to say surprising, but you'll be like, wow, that's kind of neat how that, you know, how it's gonna be not in a way that you normally would have felt like it happened, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. Sorry. Yeah, Kenzie, you're in the queue, hon. You are. You can always, by putting your name, exclamation reading, Melvin will tell you if you're in the queue already, so. Shining Diamond, do you happen to know when, okay, hold on. Let me go get something. Okay. Where's this thing here? I don't have a, oh, here. Let's use this. So we can do it this way, which is so you can just do it back to tapping. Oh, thanks, Mel. Got my pen. So we're gonna ask. We'll do this. Do you know when? And we'll just go through the months, and then we'll see what it does. When it dings, then they say that's, you know, you can do it this way. All right. So, all right. So when is Shining Diamond is it gonna be in January? I feel like it's March, but we'll see. February. It should ding. March. April. Okay. I feel like it's April. You hear the ding? It kind of start going crazy. So, I think April. Well, which, you know, March, April. For a job, yeah. Okay? I feel like it's really gonna start you know, I feel like you're gonna get word of it at the end of March and then get it in April. You know, it's a lot of people are having trouble with jobs too, so I'm sorry about that. You're applying to hospitals. Okay, good. I think the last time I said it was like it was going to be one of the bigger ones, which makes sense if, you know, set financially. I feel like it's like, when are you, what would you consider set financially? And like, I feel like you're going to be like, it's not going to be paycheck to paycheck. I feel like it's going to actually start, you're going to start saving, but I don't know how to really, you know. Yeah. Hey, Annika. Do I remember you? I don't know if I remember. I'm sorry. Did you have a different name before? Okay. Oh, did she ask that? Yeah, I remember you now. Like, it was like, I remembered you say something about when you said, I wasn't sure if it was you, but it was, but I remembered like it was, when you said hospitals, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Because I remembered you had mentioned, I wasn't sure if it, yeah, it's hard to remember. Ah. Rachel, you switched your names on 2 accounts? Oh yeah, so what you did? Okay. It was for a new grad. Okay, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, see if I can do it. I don't know. Do Y on accident? Oh. Come on. Or is it just... There we go. Who to pick? Oh, Chelsea! Chelsea! I just gave you a reading though, Chelsea. We'll wait for a second, okay, bud? Sorry. We'll give you one a little later. Oh wait, we'll go to Stacy. You're welcome. You're welcome, Shining Diamond. Thank you for coming. Oh, I didn't give you a reading, Anna? Oh, okay. Oh, you need one. Okay. Alright, Stacy. Sorry, Chelsea, you just had one just a little while ago. I'll go to some of the people who are waiting. Otherwise, I will go back to you. Don't worry. Hi, Angelica. Yeah, Annika, were you on a different time or something? Hello, Angelica. Yeah, you can come back now. Yeah, next time. No problem. Just follow and I'm on every Sunday and Tuesday. Sorry you have to go. Okay, Stacy, did you have a question? Walla, just put your name, exclamation point reading. Oh, you thought it was last week, Annika? Okay. Well, put your name in the thing, Annika. If, you know, well, I can always go off of that, you know, later. Because I'm pretty sure I told you when you come back, I would do it, so. You see what it says down here, Walla? It says, exclamation point reading. I gotta have, there you go. There you go. Annika did it. Alright, so Stacy wants a love reading. Yeah, I gotta start, like, putting a thing that says, like, that'll, like, say it in chat once in a while, because it's, like, they don't read. Yeah, you did. It's in there. It's in the queue. I see it. Okay. Exclamation point reading. There you go. You gotta do an exclamation point. So, Stacy, the universe wants to co-conspire with you. Are you looking for somebody to really be that? I feel like the love thing is you really, I feel like you want to be looking at this person, and I feel like, even though I know they said co-conspiring, but it's making me feel like this, you know, where you're like, you kind of like laughing and just having, it's like you guys are in like tunnel vision, just laughing and just being able to have your own, I mean, I feel like a lot of us it's not just a best friend though, it's just like a really, I don't know, so like, you know, like, wow, you know, like feeling like that. And it's hard to explain. I like, you really want that inside jokes where you're laughing and you're like, I can't believe you said that type feeling. And it's in the excitement, and where you are, your face kind of hurts from smiling type thing. I feel like it's, yeah, okay, it's just, yeah. I feel like it's that. It's like it just makes your heart just like jump and just feel so like excited, you know. And so the universe wants to co-conspire with you, but I feel like it's more of that's the feeling you want with the person. I feel like you've had something similar, but I don't know if it's, I don't want to say had. Is it like you feel like you? I'm trying to feel the energy around if it's something you had, or, you know, but, and it's gone. But here, like this. I'll put you in. It's like that. Voila. Yeah, there you go. So, thank you, Bella. I feel like that, though I'm trying to understand the feeling of it. You don't have to explain. I just feel like there was a time with that, and it's something that you're looking. I feel like though there can be there's different phases of love, and there can be coming back to that, but it's not always going to be exactly the same the whole time, right? So thank you, Bella. Yeah. Thank you for doing it. Yeah. You're welcome. But I feel like Stacy, the whole thing is about I think it's not the person that's doing that, though. It's you. It's your energy that brings that out of them. Because it says, deliver your greatest gift to the world. So, I'll manually put them in, don't worry. It's okay. I can manually put you in. It's okay. Yeah, so it's knowing that, you know, that's the energy you put off too. It's a combination of that. It is them, but it is the way you just love. I feel like there is wanting to be vulnerable as well. You have a good energy. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I feel like there's wanting to be vulnerable about it. And there's also, but then the fear of it can, you know, oh yeah, it might be a little too small. Yeah, I'll make it bigger. The fear of it, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, it can be confusing. Let's see what I got. Oh, did I make everything funny? Let's see. There you go. A little like that. A little bit bigger. Yeah, it's not very dark either. So I feel like that I feel like it's more of a fear that's not gonna, like, something's not going to happen, or a loss of it, or some. And then I feel like it's more of, but I feel like it's in you. That's a part. That's a point that they're trying to say. It's not just. It's what you both have to feed it. So it's knowing that there's going to be times where it's not going to be fed, and that's fine. It's not going to be, a certain way. And I feel like it can be like, I feel like when it does die down a bit, you worry a little bit. So it's like trying not to put too much energy in there is going to be valleys of things that are happening in life, and it's going to, and I feel like it's just knowing that it's not, doesn't mean that there's something wrong, because there could be a feeling of that from past experience, like, maybe this is but it's like trying to control that past experience and learning that that's not what's happening now, Stacy? Yeah, I just feel like it's just a lot of ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Just the infinity symbol, I think, really feels like, I feel like that means something to you. No, Charlie. You got picked again, or Chelsea did. I don't know who got. Maybe it was Chelsea. Because you're still on the list. So that's what I feel, Stacy. I'm gonna leave their love with you. I don't know if that. I hope that resonated and helped. I do feel like there's something like you have an interest. I feel like I don't. It's hard. I feel like that you're kind of away from the relationship, but then I feel like you're in it too. Not in a relationship, but like you have an interest in somebody. So I don't know if that's what I'm feeling. So I don't know if you want to clarify or not, if that's right, but I feel like Stacy. So. It feels, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're in there, Walla. Yes, you do have interest. Okay, yeah. Because it didn't feel like, I wasn't sure if I was feeling where you were, like, apart or, Yeah, okay. Let's see. We'll try, But I do feel like that person has an interest, too, in you. It's just working past that. Oh, Bella! Bella, you got answered. Bella. Oh, Bella. If you're busy, Bella. You're welcome, Stacy. Yay! Did you have a, thank you for coming, Stacy. I look like Billy. I don't mind you saying it. Well, that's funny. I've never heard anybody say I look like Billie Eilish before. I've been told, well, I look like Melissa Milano when I was younger. When I was like a kid, younger. And then when she was in, I'm going to show my age here, when she was in that Tony Danza show. But when she was like 10, I look like her. But I've been told I look like yeah, you can see that, Melissa. Or Billie Eilish. I've been told I look like, oh, I love Lana Del Rey, yeah. Fiona. In the Addams Family, Mom. So, yeah. Vicky, you can put your name in. Or Victor. Victor, put your name in. That shows my age. Well, Melissa Milano, what was it called? Who's the Boss? That's what it was. Yeah. Fiona Apple. That's what she was in. She was in the Tony Danza one. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to think of it. With a blonde lady with the hair. Okay. You asked. Have you even seen CSI? My mother-in-law said that. That's funny. I'll pause it. Victor, you've got to put your name in the queue, bud. Once is enough for the questions. Alright. Yeah, Kenzie, put your name in. If your name's in already. Yep, we got a lot of people waiting, so we're just going as it goes. We're not in a hurry here. Spirit never has a time limit. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay. So Bella asked for I'm sorry, I forgot. Whatever comes. Okay. I got the mermaid deck, Bella. Let's see. And I got them all mixed up. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well. Just two of them. These two. Oh, now these. Alright. No worries. And then I think we got, Daniel. You love mermaids. Good. Good one. Oh, I'm from, hi Darren. Yeah, I'm from, Florida, but, yeah. Yeah, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, so I will get you your reading in a little bit. Hi, Raven. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. Victor, I see you. Do you see me? I'm talking to you. I see your question. You don't have to write down again, please. And then what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go... Okay. Yeah. Oh, saint is not a saint. Okay. I think the saint is a hypocrite. Jezebel. The saint of what? The saint of lies. I don't know. It's like, it's a full moon. Full moon's the first, right? Okay, we're good. Yeah, Dan, go ahead. Put your name in. We'll see what happens here. We got lots of, it's like chaos. It's funny. I don't care. This is, okay, so, it's control chaos. Oh, Don, your name's Charles. Okay. Okay, Charles, put your name in, just put in, exclamation point reading. Mixed up feelings like my energy right now from being cooped up. Oh, cooped up, yeah. It's too much good energy in here. They're trying to even it out. We'll probably solve the world if we... if they... Right? If they allow this to happen, all this energy is amassing, we're gonna, Okay. I feel like for you, Bella, sometimes it's, what first came to me, and I felt like this is not from spirit, but this is from me. I could tell that energy, where it was coming from. It's like, why don't you meditate and pretend like you're on a beach? That's what I was feeling. But then I was like, also, like, you go and, just embracing it and getting, like, really getting out. Maybe this is what you've been doing, but it can get, I think the feeling of it is it's nice to have that coziness of having the hot cocoa, I feel like marshmallows, a hot cocoa, and just kind of curling yourself up in front of a fire in your house, you know, in a fireplace. I'm getting wrong. But like, you know, and like if you have one, but like, or just, you know, being all bundled up, it's like embracing that time where, you know, like when it's hot, you know, like, ugh, like, why can't it get cool? You know, it's like, it's the feeling of that. Yeah, it's coffee. Yeah. Like it just like, but I feel like there's like, yeah, reset and rest and just kind of like, yeah, really, just embrace it and be like, okay, instead of resisting it. Yeah. As much, because like sometimes, you know, it's sometimes when we're in something, that's when it's like we want something like, oh, I just want it to be summer again, and then it's summer and you're like, oh, I just want it to cool down. And it's not, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, Bella, but you know, we all do that. Like we're like, oh, I just want to get to the, you know, to the restaurant, and then like, oh, I just need to get home. You know, it's like being present with it now. But I mean, we're human. We're like, it's cold, and you know, you think of, it's like trying to look at the fun stuff about it, you know, like, which would be easy for me to do because I'm not in it. But yeah, it's missing more than, yeah, it's, yeah, oh yeah, that's what's been on your mind. Yeah, but also you could do that through going, acting like you're, you know, go through meditation and feel that warmth, or even during your meditations, going where the sun is hitting, because you know, when, even though it's cold out, the sun comes in a window, that can really bring in like the shining on your face and the feeling of warmth and all that, you know. Oh, okay, we're doing this now. Okay, Zappa. Okay, so yeah. So, Bella, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So, I think it's also just allowing things to happen as they, you know, letting, sometimes there's things outside of your control. I mean, like, well, I'm not just thinking of the weather, though. I don't think that's what they're, I mean, yeah, we could, but I feel like it's more of, just in general in life, just knowing when it's time to just be, you know, shut off that part of your mind where it's trying to figure something out that doesn't need to be figured out right now, you know. Happen freely and accepting, yeah. But yeah, and I feel like it's knowing that. I feel like there is that healing, you know, I'll say it's healing as much as just that knowing what is happening in the awareness that is happening with that you're, you know, you feel like they're just kind of explaining that more. Like you're able to like, go, yeah, I don't want to have to, you know, think about that. There's nothing, too much putting energy into it isn't worth it. Ooh. I've never gotten this card, but okay. Honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. Ooh. So I don't know, Bella, what you been doing now? I feel like it's just there's just been a change in like more of your relationship, more of like, there is roles we all play. Because yeah, there's a role fighting off a man. That's funny. I feel like it's just there's all these roles that we do. Controversial. There's all the, he wants to take it more serious and single. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's those roles we all play, though. You know, it's like, you know, in the relationship, and which makes sense. I mean, he's trying to, you know, like you said, he's trying to rein you in, trying to stake his claim, but you're like, not yet. I think though, when they do talk about respecting the masculine, like embracing the masculine, knowing that, I think it's not as much as the wanting to tie you down. It's just wanting to know that he just wants I feel like the confidence to know that you're there for now. Like he sees that you are, you know, you have your independence, and I feel like he honors that, but it's like wanting to know that even with that independence, he is like right now like a pillar there that you can depend on. Or you're having the same problem too, Justin. You know, you're independent, and he's Southern blue collar with roles. I'm opposite. Okay, yeah. So, but I feel like he does like that about you in a way too, even though he doesn't really realize it. Like that's why he's towards, you know, if he had that other part that he says, you know, it's like we say we want this or we want that, but really sometimes we do want the other thing too. It's like once you don't have it, then you want it, you know? So yeah, but the moment that I do, they try to take, yeah, you don't want that either. Yeah. But if you're feeling that from him, I felt like it was more of I know what you're saying, Justina, and I agree with you with the person you're with, but with Bella, I feel like it's, you know, like a different, where it's like I feel like he doesn't really understand. He does like that independence. It's like if he had a person, yeah, and I feel like that's what I mean, Bella. He wants more of that pillar where he knows that like commitment, but yeah, like he just doesn't. I feel like he does can see a future with you, and it's just like he doesn't want that to go away, but it's not up to him, but yeah, well, that's more, you know, so it's not just up to him. I feel like too, like what Justina said, it's scary to let someone take the role. But the moment I do, it depends on the person. Like, you know, to try to take control. Sometimes, you know, it might not be as much. Not everybody will do that, but yeah. So, I'll give you one more card. Oh. I feel like right now it is, it's like all these, this is for you, Bella. So I feel like it is more just having that connection with him that is what you're enjoying, and it's not as much it says breathing deep and entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies, which just makes me feel like there's things that you both are like learning from each other, and I think that's the process right now, and there's nothing else that needs to really come from it. So, yeah. And I think it's also nice to just, I feel like it's to, you are, well, I know you said, I said independent earlier in you too, but it's like more of like you not wanting to do too much into it because you feel like you're going to allow yourself to be engrossed in him, and you're feeling your own agency and independence. And if you feel like if you get too close, you might start doing that and be too much enmeshed. And it's like you want that, but I feel like through your work and what you've been feeling in in yourself, your awareness of that happening now is you're not gonna allow that to happen as much, you know? And I feel like it's like having that confidence in yourself that you have done the work and have done you know, you're not who you were, you know, years, you know, you are a different person now. Just like, you know, Alice says, I'm not the same person I was a few minutes ago. So, I feel like it's knowing that and knowing how far you come that you can, you know, you have the awareness now. You're different. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's something that's gotta, yeah, if he sees you as a girl years ago, that's not, he's gonna have to wake up to that. Like, wake up to the fact that that's not the case. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Rachel. Okay. Well, thank you, Bella, for coming. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Me. Well, I don't know who's all here. I was gonna go to YouTube and see, but oh, thank you, the hand hearts. Thank you, sweet of you. Thank you. He left and came back. Did he say who it was? I didn't look. Was it, shoot. He didn't tell me. I didn't look. Alright. Let's see who's on the list here. Oh, I think that was you, Annika. Was it you? Okay. That was, I didn't see a name, but I thought it popped up, but I don't see you on here, Annika, so it might have been you. Me. No, you're still on here, hon. Sorry. Okay. Annika, did you have a question? She was on last time and I couldn't get to her. Alright, we'll see what we can do. I'm on for a while. I usually go for, I've only been, oh, I don't know, how long have I been on? Oh, 7 o'clock, okay. Will me and Z get back together? Hi, Kenzie. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. I'm trying to, you're still in the queue. Yeah, you're still in the queue, Kenzie. Well, me and Z get back together. Well, Annika and Z get back together. I'm not feeling like you will, Annika. I feel a lot of like hope from you, but I feel like you, if you were to like feel it, I feel like you know the answer already. I feel like it's like I don't think you are. All of hope, yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like you are, though. I feel like it's... Well, it says infinite possibilities, but that may... I feel like with that, I feel like it's like there's a lot of... reasons for, like... You know, like little, okay, there's a lot of little reasons for it not happening. It's not one big reason. And it doesn't have to deal with you. You know, it's I feel like it's like something that's felt to, like, infinite possibility. It's like not really knowing what there's no understanding. I feel like it just kind of it ended, right? But I don't feel like it was because of something that, like an argument or Like, I don't feel like there was like a definite thing that really stopped it. That's not, I feel like there was always a bunch of little things that kind of just, a lot of clues, not clues, but it just kind of, like, it just got broken up, right? So I do feel like it's a lot of little things. The seer of dreams, consciousness manifesting, reality shifting. I mean, like, I feel like there's just, oh, okay. Yeah, you grew out of each other. I feel like there is, like, this reality shifting thing does make sense, because it's like you both grew in different ways, you know, like, it's what, I mean, just happens sometimes. Like, it's not anybody's fault. It's just like, you know, what you wanted, like, we're talking about Bella, you know, you're not the same person that you were, you know, and he just, I don't know, I'm not saying he wants different things or anything about people or anything. I just feel like there's just a different growth and, you know, feelings of that. So I don't feel like, I just feel like there was a disconnect of growth, you know, and it's not anything of you or him. It doesn't mean like that's a positive, like someone grew and you didn't or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just, yeah, he changed a lot. But it might have been more so that, you know, maybe he wasn't being true to himself and who he was, and that's how he changed too. Like, sometimes we do in relationships change ourselves because we want somebody to love us, and then he started doing that, and then he realized what he was doing, and he's like, I really am not that person. And he, you know, you can only, it's not like anything, you didn't make him do that. He did that to himself, you know? So there's so many different, I feel like there's so many different little things that kind of happened to have it happen that way. So, and it, yeah, joy in the in-between. I feel like it's knowing that, you know, it's not looking at, oh, I had 4 years and now it's, you know, we're not together, and, you know, those time, you know, some people can feel like that, oh, it's time lost, you know, it's like, no, this is you know, that was your own lessons and things, you know, some people come in and out of your life, some people stay forever, you know, and there's reasons for it. And that doesn't make the pain of heartache of losing that love or that person out of your life any better. I mean, but yeah, but I do feel there's that joy of the in-between of learning about yourself and how you feel about it, and what you, now that being out of that, what you want to carry into the next relationship and what you want to do in that part, you know, and how you want to be loved and what you feel like you value in a person and all that. So I feel like it's going through that and looking at, you know, it's scary because it's new, but the excitement of that too, you know. So it's the joy of the in-between, finding new love. And yeah, no, you didn't, Rika, sorry. Nobody missed their turn, sorry. All right, thank you, Annika, for coming. I'm sorry. You know, and tales in all times and spaces. So I feel like it's, you know, it's you know, the things, there can be so many different stories to what, you know, and thought process of what happened and what didn't, but it did, and you know, yeah, just different. Yeah, he would act different in a different. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you would act different in a different relationship. Yeah, yeah. I think it's just because you're a different person and you know, I mean, like, you're holding certain things for him, and now you understand what you really feel like you want and need and deserve, which is good. You know, I feel like that was needed for you. You know? Thank you, Annika, for coming. Let's see what we got. Oh, Walla! Walla, it's your turn. I hope I've said your name. Walla. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, thanks for the rose. Appreciate it. How? Oh, how do I know? Oh, from I asked Melvin, and Melvin announced. I asked Melvin. Nope, not yet, Nolly. No, your name's right here. I see it. Nope, you wrote it. It's not in order. It's just, it's random. It's not in order. It's just because if I go in order, I can't, like, go in order and then everybody's like, oh, when's my order? Melvin is it's a random random. Yeah, so. Otherwise, I get a list and then I'm on for hours and yeah, and then people are like, oh, I'm on the list. Like, well, not everybody might not get a reading, so. Yeah. But, well, I was going to say Melvin's broken. I don't know if Walla's here. If he's not here, then I'll put another name in. I don't think he's here. I think he left. Let's see. I see. Who's it next? Maddie! Yeah, I don't think Walla's here. I think he left. Maddie Black. You can put your name in. I don't know how many more I'm gonna do, but exclamation point reading. It says right here underneath the thing. Maddie, how you doing? And Rachel, if you, why are you I'm not scamming anyone. Oh my goodness me. I'm doing good. Hey, Kenzie, you've been on for an hour. Okay, well, I mean, like, we can get you on. Like, we'll get you. Maddie's been on for a while too. Don't worry, Kenzie. I'll get you in there. Okay, no problem. You, Justina, too. Megan, do you want a quick card? I know, I'm sorry. I go pretty long. Walla left and then he came back. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. We're gonna get it going. Don't worry. I don't know if Megan's still here, but. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she may call at any time, Megan. Oh, I try not to apologize. I know people really want readings, but, you know, I try to give good. Yeah, I am my own boss. Yeah, that's right. I am. I am my own boss. All right, so let's see. We got it's pretty. I do think you have been feeling that inspiration of well, a lot. I feel like there is that. I feel it. So we can go into it later. Okay. Bye. Sorry, Megan. No, I'll just give you that one card. I'll give you one more. I see. Oh, inspiration again. Okay, there you go. They're like, no. Okay, that was funny. Let's see. Maddie said general, please. Okay, and then we'll go to Walla. Okay, because I did. Sweet dreams. See you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye. Okay. So Maddie, I'll give you fairies too. Walla, you were picked, but I didn't know if you were still on, so I'll go on after Maddie. Yeah, we'll go Maddie first and then you, Walla. Okay. So Maddie's got general. Oh, protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So, too, guys, I'm going to be on Prism of Light on Thursday, which is on Facebook at 5:00 p.m. Eastern. So if you join it's all free. They have other mediums there, but I'm on there every other Thursday. So if you're on Facebook, you want to join their page. It's private, so you have to join it. But I'm on at 5:00 p.m. Eastern, and I do readings there every other Thursday. So not on TikTok, on Facebook. So, but I'm just letting you know in case you don't get one here, or I'm back on Sunday. So at 6:00 p.m. All right, back to you, Maddie. Sorry, that was a interruption from our sponsors, or I don't know. Protect your dreams. So you are the guardian of your precious dreams. I feel like there are messages that are just for you, that you're feeling, and it's like if you mention them, the excitement that people there's not enough excitement because of how you feel about them. And like when you have a dream and you try to explain it to somebody, they're like, that is great, and you're like, no, it felt so. I feel like that's the same thing about, they're saying that about things that you're experiencing. You're feeling this excitement about it, but the other people aren't as much. And it feels like you don't want, I'm not saying they're going to squash whatever you're feeling, but it might feel that way because of them not being as excited, and I feel like it's fine to keep it to yourself. If you feel like it's too precious to you, like I feel like something's so precious to you that you don't want, and that's okay, I feel like some it feels like some idea you hold, or this thing that's happened, and so yeah. Let's see what else. It's time to prepare journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. It's like a journey of I feel like more so like, I feel like I want to say journey of the heart. Like there's something like you've been really wanting to do. Are you looking to go somewhere that's kind of like a makes me feel like Stonehenge or something, like where it's like a sacred like land, or somewhere that just like a journey of, unless they're mentioning something you've done in the past. Oh, you're wanting to travel. Is there somewhere like it makes me feel like something like the place that you're wanting to travel to is more like a energetic, like you feel like the energy of, like Stonehenge kind of, right? Like the energy of the place. Is it something like that? More so than, it just feels, it's like I feel like they want you to start planning for it. It makes me feel like it's something like you really, oh, New Orleans. Well, New Orleans and Arizona, I mean, like as soon as are very, like New Orleans is very like a lot of the, they got a lot of voodoo and the stuff there, And then they got Arizona too, is like the desert. They have a lot of I've seen it on, I don't know why I'm thinking of like Ghost Adventures or something, like, you know what I mean, like the Ghost Adventures, like yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking of them, but like Arizona, where they have like, there's like the Indian burial ground parts areas, is like, is that something you're interested in? I don't know. But not like I feel like just energy places of energy. Yeah. So it makes sense, I guess. The Lost and Found Fairy. What was lost is about to be found thanks to the Lost and Found Fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. I feel like there's gonna be a way for you to do that because of you being able to, like, all of a sudden I'm not gonna say all of a sudden like money is gonna come your way, but it's like something's gonna happen or shift to cause you to have the opportunity to go, to these places. I feel like you're gonna be like, I don't think it's in the cards for me, and then all of a sudden, something kind of happens. So that's what I'm feeling, Maddie. Says flourish. I've never seen this card. The Lotus Fairy, Flower Fairy, tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So I do feel like I feel like there are like negative, like people can start getting in the negative and just kind of helping them shine some light on the situation. I feel like looking at the brighter side of things for that person and helping them. I feel like that's something you've been trying to do more in yourself, and then I feel like you've been also doing that with others. So that's how I feel. All right, guys. Maddie, thank you for coming. I hope you go to I feel like, well, especially both of those places would be amazing. I just don't know. And I feel it, yeah, the inner child too. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. I feel like it's just like, staying present and trying to enjoy find the joy in the things that might not be as fun as on the outside. I feel like you can find, you're the type of person that would find fun in things that normally people would be like, oh, I hate this. And you'd be like, well, we can do this. It's like, I feel like you have that inner child in you that comes out, and they're like, you seem to have fun wherever you go. And I think that's a great trait to have, so thank you, Maddie, for coming. Okay. Voila. You're next. And I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to do here. We're getting tired. I've been on for 2 hours. So let me see. Voila. Let's see. Did you have a question? I think you did. I don't know where it is, but general. Okay. I have the angelic activation cards, and they're a little longer, which is fine. I might change in between. Sometimes they can be kind of I'll just get one of these for now, but I'll get a different deck in a little bit. They have longer messages on here. Earth Mother, you know how to evolve. This is sort of the picture. There's something needs your time, and attention. Something you know needs your action. Something you know is going to help you grow and evolve. Today, you're being invited to take the steps you know you need to take to move out of a stuck state and into a state of growth. This isn't a lifetime to fall into old patterns. It's a lifetime to create new ones. So your activation, I take the soul-led steps I need to take in order to heal and grow. So that's what it all said on there. I feel like there's been stuff that keeps on coming back into your life, and it's like you have the awareness of it, and it's like it keeps on coming back, and it's like, so it's not as much to put judgment on it and to say, you know, I should have been doing this or whatever. It's knowing that you have grown, you are, you know, it's a process. It's going to keep on coming in because it's a way of getting those emotions out and releasing them, you know. So it's, if you, and learning, and through that you are seeing a difference in yourself. If you do pay attention, there are going to be times where it does feel like you go backwards, but it's not, that could just be because you're human and you didn't get enough sleep that day or whatever, you know. Don't put too much stock into that, but it's like knowing that it's coming up. It's just something you got to work on, and it's not a reflection of it's not a reflection of that you're stuck, or that you're not, you know, you're not improving. You are. It's just that you have to, you know, not everything is going to be gone, is what I'm trying to say. That, you know, there's all these feelings inside us that will get triggered and brought up, and it's just knowing that you are a different person. You're and the tools you're using to handle it are different, and the improvement you've made. And I feel like it needs to be said, because I feel like there is like a lot of guilt or sadness can come up from that when it, you know, and it's trying not to just be kinder to yourself and know how far you've come, because you know, I mean, you only can do with so much with the tools. You can't look back and say, why did I do it that way? You know, you only can do only as well as you have. Now that you have the awareness, yeah, if you go back and you start doing it the old ways, then you can, but then you dust yourself up and you go, okay, I'm going to do it better. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to, that happened, but I'm going to move on. And I know myself even more, you know, so it's that. I feel like it's just, it's, yeah. Hi, IDK. Yeah. How can you overcome the old mistake? There's no, well, it's like overcome them. It's like, I don't know if it's like, there's not as much overcoming them. It's just being present with what you have now, and not looking at those mistakes and judging them and putting emotions on them of like guilt and shame. That's the story, that you don't want to put a story on all that and then bring it to you to this present time. And then it brings in all these emotions. Yeah. It keeps on hunting. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't like haunting you. Like, you're like, but it's more of, I think it's more of like understanding that it's happened. It's not happening now. You know? It's not, you know, like the people in Vietnam, right? They have these emotions tied to what happened. It's not happening anymore, but they still feel that. But it's like it's trying to bring your brain into awareness that that's not happening anymore. You're not in that anymore, you know? There's not whatever mistakes you made were made because you didn't have the awareness that you have the awareness now you didn't have before, you know? So you have to, it's like if you had a child and your child made a mistake, you wouldn't keep on bringing up that mistake to that child. You would say you did the best you could, or maybe they didn't. Maybe they just made a mistake. You're human. That's why we're here, to make mistakes. Maybe it was like totally whatever, but it is what it is. It happened, and now you're here. It makes you who you are now, but doesn't define you. Yeah, as long as we learn, that's all that matters. That's right. Yeah. Look at the sweet memories. I feel like there's sweet memories to certain other things too. Start concentrate on the light of your life. More so I'm not saying push down the darkness of what had happened or whatever, you know, but concentrate on the light of things too. You know, sometimes we start wallowing in the lower of it. Concentrate on the higher of it. Oh, well, you can't save everyone in it. And, you know, I mean, yeah. You're only one person. I mean, like, in reality, you can't control and handle, you know, be there for everyone as much as that you feel like the need to. I mean, I don't really know much about all that, but yeah. So, but they are their own people too, Walla. So it's not like they're not like, it's not like a cat, you know, like you're like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it, you know. They're capable. I know sometimes I do know, like, there are like family members that probably are elderly, but there's only so much you can do. You're only one person, and it's an unfortunate situation, but at the same time, you know, your whole, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. You know, that sometimes you got to think of like you know, what Manifesting Joy said, to help you if the situation was worse. Sometimes, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, and that's the thing that you got to look at it as, you know, I think in the whole grand scheme of things, if they were to know, they know that if they are looking at you and saying, why didn't you take us? Oh, you know, then they're not really thinking with their heart. If they really truly, like, there's an unconditional love there, and they were like, all knowing who you are and what you are capable of, you know, if you could go back in time and try to, you know, you could, but is it possible now? No. Yeah. And so it's like knowing that I think they would be happy for you that you did make it out, and that at least somebody did, you know, instead of looking at it in the way of like they're upset with you. I mean, I'm not saying there's always a way, but there's ways too, you know. I don't really know for that in a fact, but I just feel like, you know, can't blame everything on yourself. You're not, yeah. And it's because you missed them. You know, it's like you missed them. So it's more of a feeling, yeah, a feeling of, you know, missing them and the guilt of that. It's and then but then all the other stuff's tied to it. So I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's not a good situation to be in. But I do feel that, you know, you do the best you can, and that's what that's what you're doing. That's what you did, you know? So I feel like if it, you know, as parents, like you think of parents who want the best for their children, you know, if I was stuck somewhere and my kid was able to get out, and I wouldn't want them to feel guilty that they left me. I'd be happy they were gone, that they were able to get out, you know? So. Oh, what about, I don't, I mean, I give you a long reading here. Let's see. I'll just do one card and then we'll see what comes up. But I feel like you're I feel like you're set though. You have, you know what I mean? So, well, your presence is requested. I feel like it's just staying present with what you have and enjoying, yeah. All right, well, we'll do another reading, and then I gotta get going. My family wants to eat something, so thank you all for coming. Who's all here? Rika. Okay, Rika. Yeah, you've been waiting. Okay, Rika. Yes. Okay, and if Kenzie, if you're still here, let me know. Okay, so Rika and Kenzie. We'll go to you. And anybody else that's here, you're welcome, Walla. I'm glad. My heart goes out to you. Rika and Kenzie. Those are two. And then anybody else, I'm back again on Sunday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So just follow and I will, you know, let me know, like I did with Anna, whatever. We'll bypass Melvin. Okay? But I will bypass Melvin for you. Yes, Heather. Oh, Heather, yes. You want a card quick? I'll give you a card quick. Rika? Yeah. We're going to do you, yeah. Treat others how would they treat you? Well, Heather, it says this. Karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. I feel like you've already have been doing that, so yeah. I feel like that has been happening. Okay. Sorry, Heather, we're gonna get to you. Okay, Rika, how is Ty feeling about me? And then we'll go to Kenzie. It's no problem. You're welcome, Heather. Okay. I did miss you. Trying to think of a card. Okay. What is Ty feeling about you? I feel like I feel a smile. I feel like, you know, like I don't feel as much of just like oh, I know who you are. I feel like more of the energy around it is, I feel a smile. I feel like a twinge of happiness of my heart, you know, like type thing. You know, I just like a smile. Yeah. So you do have fun together. Okay. So I do. So it's not like oh, I see you from afar away, or like, so yeah, you say you have fun together. Yeah, that's the way I was feeling. Like it's like a smile and a tinge of the heart. So I feel like there is I don't want to say love as much, but just, yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I think it would be too early to say love, right? Like what's his intentions? Well, I feel like it's like, I do feel like he likes you and wants to be together, right? Okay, he did. Okay. But I felt like it was kind of, it is kind of new, right? So that's why I was like more holding back, because I was like, I do feel it is like on the cusp of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, because it is new. Yeah. That's why I feel like that's why it was it hard for him to mention it? Because like I had trouble, like I didn't want to say love. Yes. Okay. Because that's why I didn't want to say it, because I was like, it's like I don't want to, because I don't want to like scare you, you know? But I do feel like there is like, it's like on the cusp of it. Like I feel like this is what love is. You know what I mean? And so that's why he said it. I feel like it came out probably like he didn't want you to like feel obligated. Yeah. Okay. I just feel like it just kind of came out more so. Because of the situation you know what I mean? Like I don't know. The reason why I feel that way is like how I first said I love you to my husband, as my husband. Not saying you're going to get married, but I was saying is my husband and I were dating, and he was leaving my apartment, and I said, all right, see you later, love you. And he's like, right? And it's like, it just came out. I'm not saying that's what but it was kind of, yeah. But he asks you all the time if you love him. Oh, okay. Yeah, it came out too. Yeah. Yeah. The way, yeah. So that's why, I mean, that's why they give me my experience. So I just feel like it's like he's being, like you said, he's not very emotional. So he's been open with you, and he's feeling off because of that. So that's why he's asking you. So he feels like, I feel like it's like normally he does put up more of a wall of himself emotionally. And I feel like he tries to play it cool, but in a way it's him, he put himself out there now, and so now it's like he's trying to see, like, did I, he's trying to see what the signals are. So I'm like, and I feel like he feels, because you are pulling away, you do have that wall up too, like you said, he hasn't made it serious yet, so you're skeptical, but you haven't like put yourself out there. So it's like he's put himself out there, like he's wanting to make it serious, but then you're like, he's not making it serious, so why should I don't want to put myself out there. So it's like you're both like, I don't know, I don't want to make the first move, and then look, so that's what I mean. It's like you're both like trying not to do something, but it's yeah. And I feel like he's not being bold about, oh yeah, but he has told you he loves you. So I mean, like, are you expecting it in a different way? Because he said it and he's asked you. So are you feeling like it's more of like I feel like, because it's like they're saying working through disbelief. So it's like, I don't know if you really believe him. So like, well, you are asking his tensions, but even though he's said it out loud and he's actually voiced it, I feel like you're like, still, there's something about it that's making you feel, is it something in the past where you don't feel like, yeah. Ow. Yeah, but I feel like that's his way of getting his emotions out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah, so I feel like if you are like, that's how he gets his emotions out. And it's a way to do it where you can say, oh, I was just joking, when really it means something. Sometimes those jokes do hold some type of weight, right? Ask him to prove it. But I do believe he does. I feel like he does. I mean, like, I feel like he does love you in a way. Yeah. I mean, as soon as I read that Manifesting Joy, I thought of Beyonce. Better put a ring on it. Like, whatever that song. Yeah. You create your own life. Yeah. I feel like belong to your own dream. I feel like it is that you do want the, and ask me, like, are you serious? Like, are we, but I feel like you are apprehensive about it too, but I don't know why. I'm not, so. Oh, thanks for the follow. There you go, Rika. I hope that, yeah, he does get, well, I feel like it's because he's putting himself out there, and then he feels like he's been too vulnerable, and then he pulls back, and he's like, so it's like, and a combination, sometimes it might just be that he's just protecting himself in a way, and he's like you said, he's not emotional, so there's that vulnerability that he comes out because he feels comfortable with you, but then there's that pulling away because he's like, I don't, I don't want to do that, but that's not because of anything about his affection or love with you that is doing about that. It's more of something about inside him. It's his own defensive mechanism. So yeah, this. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's your higher self. It's hard to, like, we talk things through and you need to hear it outside, because inside it doesn't really click until you hear it, right? Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's his own insecurity. Yeah. It's things, yeah. All right. I'll leave the love of spirit with you, Rika. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for waiting. And we'll go to Kenzie, and then after that, I'm going to sign off. Connor, I saw you. You didn't say anything about the emotional part. What do you mean, the emotional part? I don't know what you mean, Walla. Sorry. Kenzie, it's your turn, hon. But after Kenzie, I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back on Sunday. Otherwise, you can join Prism of Light. I'm on their page every 2 weeks on Facebook, and I'll be on there on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, I'm back here on TikTok at 6 o'clock p.m. on Sunday. I hope I said that last time, so I'll just put that on the thing here. My cat wants to come in. Oh, I never had that. I don't know if I have the follow thing. Oh, must have took that down. Oops. Okay. Well, anyway, the relationship part. I don't remember. Well, I'm sorry. My head. I quoted sometimes. I can't remember what I said about what. Yeah. We'll have to come back, and we'll come back to it. But say anything about the emotional part. I'm sure I said a lot of stuff. I remember saying about, I don't know, I can't remember. All right, Kenzie, I missed my ex, but like I'm also lost. So what reading you think? Okay, we'll just see what comes then. Let's see. My cat wants out, so I'm gonna let my cat out quick. Otherwise, we're not gonna hear anything. All right. Okay. Kenzie. No, the faces of Oshan. Okay. Well, a lot of times when we miss someone, it's the safety that they had or the thing that they held for us. It's the energy they brought in the room. It's also the feeling of love that, you know, we felt from them, that because then, you know, we felt more comfortable with ourselves, and the love that they showed that we were important and then we were loved and we were accepted. The loss of that can then be disruptive and really confusing, and then it brings the sadness and the feeling of the loss of that. But really what they were really shining on was yourself and the self-love that you have, that you don't really allow yourself to feel unless it's outside you. So we're really, you do have that love of yourself and that energy of yourself, and that you just put on that person. Now that person, you know, that changed, and then now, you know, they're gone, but at the same time, it's still that feeling is still with you. It's just that you now attribute it to that person and you think it's gone, if that makes sense. You made a mistake, and like all I've ever wanted to do was fix it, and like now I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Was it more because, did you do it? Well, the card that came out was anger, revenge. Oh, not revenge. Anger, resentment, vengeance. Was it something that like you were, was it out of I feel like though it would have been more not out of anger, but just like a resentment, like this person wasn't doing something for you, so then you're like, well, I'll go get it myself, you know, I could, you know. And it's like maybe that wasn't the whole thing behind it, but it was just feeling like you weren't feeling connected with them at the time, and you were kind of, well, resenting them, or, you know, like not feeling good about it, you know, like normally things that wouldn't really bother you about them was actually happening. You weren't really together, got really drunk. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. And the person I had. Yeah. It's it's knowing that, like, you know, it's being honest that, you know, there is a part of you that you I mean, you say he took advantage of you, so but so I don't know, it could have been feeling anger. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just more of what, you know, anger from resent, you know, about what happened, the whole thing that happened. But I feel like sometimes even when you know, I don't know if you're saying that he took advantage of you, you know, but if you did have a part to play, if you had a part to play, there was then, if he took advantage of you, there shouldn't be any, like, any question that that's not your fault, you know? But if you did, like, you know, okay, yeah. So if they did take advantage of you, and you're, you know, in a sense of like, you know, the bad way, you know, like maybe they just took advantage of you, and you just, you know, your defenses were down. But also there's that, because you weren't together and you felt like, you know, wanting to connect with somebody, so there is that, the alcohol just did loosen you and a lack of a better word, loosen you up. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. But I feel like it's it does change the whole energy of the relationship, and it's hard, and it just shifts it because of, you know, even though you weren't together. But Yeah, you wanted nothing to do. Ended up in the same state. Right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, other, certain emotions come up, and then, you end up feeling that old familiarity, I mean, like, so it ended up happening that way. But, and then like I said, your guard was down because of the drinking. So it's like you got back in, it's like going back in, it's like somebody that doesn't have enough sleep, and then they, usually don't get angry, but they do, it's your defenses are down, and it's not anything about your, I don't say it's anything about your moral character, because you weren't like really with that person, but at the same time, yeah. Oh, you feel like you're scared, yeah. This was like everything. It's hard because you don't really, I mean, like, there's people that do, like, even, when you first have one date, they consider that you're together, or that you're now an item, and then, you can't really date other people. So it's like everybody has their rules, right? And sometimes I think it's just that, they looked at that you were talking and weren't, even though you weren't together, yeah. I feel like it's, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and that's the thing is, yeah, like, I feel like she has manifesting. I feel like she has explained. I feel like there is but I feel like there's these like lines in the sand a lot of people make, and it's whatever's happened to this her new beau, yeah, whatever's happened to them in the past, it's like they've already made that decision that no matter what, I'm not gonna, and so it's like that red line that they feel like they crossed. Yeah, the trust is broken. Yeah. But it's knowing that, it's a lesson for you that you were, it took a lot. I mean, like, you're never going to be in that situation again. I can guarantee you that, so it's like you're just, it's like, but there's no going back. And that's the hard thing, but maybe wasn't the time for you to be in a relationship like that, in an event you will find somebody again. It's just knowing that it's not putting up those boundaries yourself around other, those other people, and it's learning trust, but not putting up walls, but also learning trust and how to, like, be your own manager. Yeah, and I feel like it's like sometimes we can, in our own way, mess up things that are good for us because we don't think we deserve them. I'm not saying it might be an unconscious thing, so it's like you got this girl, and then you're like, unconsciously you just, and it's like, but maybe that had to happen, so it didn't happen. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have gone. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And, I don't want to, but it's like knowing that maybe later on down the road, you will connect with her again, and, it will be different. I mean, maybe they'll have more of an understanding, and you could say, I've changed, and, time heals wounds sometimes, but I'm not guaranteeing anything, or saying that that's going to happen. But also, it wasn't just this, she was just there to show you that you can obtain that but there's more growth there that needs to happen, you know, on your end. Maybe it was best that it happened the way it did. That way you learned that you needed a little bit more time to, you know, for yourself. Yeah, cord cutting, energetic balance, liberation. So I feel like it's just cutting cord. You needed to cut the cords with that person anyway. And I feel like it's, or even with other boundaries in your life and understanding yourself that, you know, rather live and love and lost it than not loved at all. So, and you know, you gotta, I feel like it's the study program, I feel like it did benefit you in a way, not just, you know, so it's not like it, I feel like it was not with that, but like the, you know, experience and stuff. Is there a card? Oh, okay, let me see. I feel like she's just doing self-love. She's really reflecting and working on herself. I think that, you know what I mean? That's what it says here. I think she's just more concentrated. She's like, you know, I got to work on me. This is, there's enough. I feel like it was just too much drama. I feel like it's just like, I just want to work on myself. Which is, you know, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like it's just having your own inner peace, you know, like, and understanding. I don't feel like she's like, I don't feel like there's this anger or upsetness with you. I feel like it is, it's just not something she wanted in, you know, to have to deal with or have, you know, it's like once that in a new relationship, once that settles in and that happens right off the bat, like who wants to start out like, it's like, you know, maybe later on, like I said, down the road, you'll be able to come back together. I mean, people whose paths do cross again, and then you'll be able to, you know, become friends and then end up becoming together in that way and realize, you know, it needed a reset, you know, so it's possible. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is. Yeah, it is a red flag. So it's like, if I came in a relationship and that happened, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I mean, like, you know, and no matter, so, but you know, you have to look at it yourself and why it happened. Like self-sabotage, your destructive, it's things that you had to learn, you know, and I think you have, and it's like, yeah. So you can understand her point of view, but I feel like I think what had happened is, you know, I mean, I know it was the other person too, but you know, there is part of you, you know, like it was like a self-destructive, yeah. Your next emotional, you mean I'm gonna get going now, Walla, but I can pull a card for you and see. Thank you, Kenzie. I'm sorry that, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah, it just sucks. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm sorry, but yeah, you know, like, you know, that's what I feel like when I say it, yeah, I'm sorry. It sucks. It's things we go through, you know, and just can just work, be better for it, you know. Don't go and be like, well, this is who I am, you know. It's like, all right, you know, I'm gonna become a better person, you know. Yeah, love ourselves more. Maybe it could have, you know, I feel like it's also just the healing within yourself that needed to have, you know, that it's like a kick in the you know, like, all right, I still need to work on, yeah, like Manifesting Joy said, on ourselves, you know, yourself. And there's things you still needed to do before you got in a relationship that, you know, even though you felt like you were ready, maybe you really, you know, weren't, you know, there's still that there. So, Walla, I don't, yeah, that is the bigger picture. Walla, spacious mind and soul. I feel like, when you do get in a relationship, I feel like it's just, you know, giving that person space and enter, you know, Walla, just giving that person space and allowing them to feel the love that you provide instead of instead of like trying to win them over. It's like, don't try to win them over. Just be you. Give them space to love you for you. And that's what I'm feeling. So yeah, it was like, it had been 2 years and it was like kind of, and then she came in and it was better. Yeah. I feel like it's also, you know, knowing that you deserve it too. You know, you deserve it and it will happen again because you are deserving of love. And, you know, I feel like a part of you maybe didn't feel like you were, and that's why you went back to that other person. But you didn't contact him since 2023. Oh, well, I'm feeling like when the new person comes in, I'm not saying the person from 2023. I didn't feel like it wasn't an old flame. I felt like it was that. Yeah, we all do, Kenzie. We all have work to do. Not just you. No worries. No worries. It's not, you know, and it's all just progress, you know, it's all, you know. So, thank you, Kenzie. Yeah, well, I feel like it's somebody else. So. All right, thank you, Kenzie. Thanks for coming. All right, guys, thanks for coming, and I appreciate you all, and I'll leave my love with you, and the spirit and love spirit with you. Thank you for coming, and I'll be back on Sunday at 6 p.m. Yeah, thank you, Alla. Thank you, everyone. All right, be kind to yourself. Be kind to your heart, because you guys, you know, deserve that. You deserve be kind to yourself and your own, you know, your past decisions and things that have happened, that they don't define you. They're things that happen. They're just a story. Don't become the story and carry it with you into your future. Just be more of who you are now from what happened, but don't let it define you. Okay? All right. Bye. I can find the thingy. Sorry.